Welcome back to the Daily Grind, everyone. I wanted to give you guys an update on my beans. Almost every single one of them has one tendril at least coming up. Almost. A couple of them don't, but you can see all along here, they're growing. This one has gotten all the way up here, which is about halfway. So that's doing really good. These leaves are gonna start filling out pretty soon. And I'm pretty happy about these. They look great. They're nice and dark green, just really healthy. And even this side has already started to get some tendrils growing up. This was a little slower, but these different varieties I got. So this is the Kentucky Blue, and that's the Kentucky Wonder. So this one was a little slower than that to start, but this one looks really healthy now. So I'm pretty happy about that. And they are, you can see, coming up, okay? Every once in a while, because it's windy, I have to kind of put these there and kind of curl them automatically. Like this one ripped out, you can see it's got a curl to it, so I have to go ahead and do this to put it back because it gets windy and knocks them off. But that kind of helps them get started a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited. They're doing really well. Pretty soon we'll start getting some flowers on these, and they will start producing some beans for us, hopefully. I did give it, by the way, some fertilizer. So I went through, pulled back some of the mulch right along the base of the trellis here when they were a little smaller, and then ran some fertilizer all the way down, both bone meal and some all-purpose. So I did do that. I plan on doing some liquid fertilizer, organic liquid fertilizer at one point soon as well, like fish emulsion, and some other things I've got. So those are doing great. I don't know if I told you guys this before in a previous update, but I put marigolds in the center, and those are growing really well. So I'm really happy about those too. So those should start flowering pretty soon as well to bring in some pollinators, hopefully before these start flowering, so that way the pollinators know to come to this area and we'll get good pollination. All right, so let's move on to these beans. These are actually black-eyed peas. They are a bean. They're actually not really a bean, not really a pea. They're kind of their own thing, but southern pea they're called, but they're doing really well. You can see how dark green these leaves are. They're already fixing their nitrogen. I haven't added any nitrogen fertilizer in 2 or 3 weeks, so you know it's just not needed because they're now fixing it themselves. So they're doing really well. But I already have, you can see flowers and even the starts of little beans. So that's pretty exciting. You can see the flowers right there, and then pull this off hopefully without damaging. There we go. And there's a little baby bean. And they're holding moisture really well because I put on the mulch on top. So I'm not having to water really at all. Maybe about once a week. Although we did have a pretty heavy rain a couple days ago. So I haven't watered since that rain, and they just don't need it. They're pulling a good amount of moisture. The cat came by. It's kind of annoying. I'm not a fan of cats. My wife likes them. She started feeding some neighborhood cat, and now it won't leave. So anyway, here's the update on the beans. They're about 5 weeks old, and probably another 2 weeks we should start getting actual beans being produced, or at least flowers, and these should start covering pretty well. We'll see a lot of foliage up here, and might even cover the bottom portion to where you barely can see the metal here. So but these will start growing all the way up to the top, and these can get, from what I hear, like 8 feet long, the tendrils. So that's more than here. This is 6 foot. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe and hit that bell notification for future video updates. Also, if you could hit the like button, it would really help me and the channel out. I will see you on the next video. Now you guys try to escape the daily grind.